Welcome back to the 9. Today I want to talk about how OWAY, specifically Tezzus and Diamond, are proof that aesthetics and vibes matter more than skill, especially for underground rappers. Now let me explain this though. If y'all are tapped in, you know that Tezzus and Diamond just dropped an album, mixtape, whatever you want to call it, called UY SCUTI BOYZ. Don't take it from me because I say a lot of shit is trash. Y'all might think I'm a hater. A lot of people were saying it was trash. A lot of people were saying it was not good. It was actually better than I expected because I expected that shit to be trash. To me, it was just mid. That's why I called them two. It really OWAY overall, but specifically them two, I call them niggas the mediocre musicians. So that's what I'm gonna call them for the rest of the video. Anyway though, I'm gonna just briefly talk about the album. Now, Tezzus specifically is kind of like a streaky shooter. Like he's either really ass or he's really good, but he's really good at like 1 out of 10 songs for me. That nigga to me does not have a lot of musical skill. Diamond is a little bit of a different case though. To me, Diamond is like just super mid consistently. He has one voice and he has one flow. That's all he's doing. Every song that I've heard from him at least is just that. To me, he's like a way worse version of Gunna, where he's just a good feature artist. They were rapping on mainly mediocre beats as well. It was just all around mediocre. They're just recycling the same shit that you would have heard in the last decade of trap. They're not doing much new. Like Tezzus is doing some new stuff, but if it's trash new stuff, I don't really want to hear that. I don't want to say they're Young Thug clones because they don't touch him at all. But you can tell they're heavily inspired by Young Thug, which makes sense because like that nigga's one of the most influential rappers of our generation, right? Even with the aesthetics, they're kind of doing the same shit. Them, Non-Vicious, and they're doing different sides of it. So like Non-Vicious is doing the zesty shit. I know he's not OWAY, but I'm just bringing him up because Non-Vicious hate. That's what I do. Diamond got all the dermals on his face. Tezzus, I don't know what the fuck Tezzus do. I guess he just got his shirt off and screams OWAY. That's his shit. The only nigga in OWAY that's doing anything good to me is Peasy. Or as far as the niggas that I've heard, like I haven't listened to much of Southside Silhouette or any of the other niggas. Oh no, Skate Star is cool to me, but he's only a little bit better than those two, to be honest. Like he's a little bit above average maybe. Young Fazo, I don't count Young Fazo as OWAY. Like he is OWAY obviously, but I'm not including him in the mediocre musicians because he makes a whole different type of music anyway. Fazo's a little bit better at making music generally, but he suffers from being on the opposite side of the coin as the OWAY niggas. So like the OWAY niggas are mediocre musicians, but they have an aesthetic that niggas think is cool. It's not like lame, quote unquote, to listen to the OWAY niggas. Like niggas will laugh at Young Fazo still. Young Fazo kind of falls more into, I'll just call them Burger Crew. That's Slayer, Pretty Fun, Lucy Bedrock. That's them. Niggas on the net make fun of Slayer, even though to me, he's more musically skilled than all of the rest of the OWAY niggas. To be honest, I don't even think that's an argument. Like he's self-prized and all this extra shit. But regardless, he makes better music. But because he has a certain aesthetic that's not as quote unquote cool, a lot of niggas in the underground don't fuck with him. That's the same thing with Pretty Fun. The same thing with Lucy, although Lucy and Pretty don't get the same amount of hate, I don't think, that Slayer does and Young Fazo does. But back to the mediocre musicians, Tezzus and Diamond specifically are just blowing up because of their aesthetic and who they're tied to. Like they're not really blowing up because, oh, their music is so amazing. It's just the vibes that they're bringing. Like even Duty, I fuck with Duty. But nigga, when I hear Duty talk about OWAY, it's like, oh, Tezzus is gonna get better at making music. Why are we waiting on this nigga to get better at making music? This nigga's 26. Not telling the nigga to retire or anything, but we waiting for niggas to get better at making music for real. I've listened to Duty say this. They're bringing vibes back to music, man. They're bringing friendship back to music. That's basically what he said. I mean, that's cool and all, but like, nigga, we fucking with them niggas because of the vibes. Like, them niggas is not vloggers, they're rappers, bro. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm hoping them niggas get better. This is not hate. I ain't got no choice but to listen to them niggas. If y'all niggas keep listening to them niggas, I have to listen to them niggas. I don't have a choice, my nigga. So, nigga, for my ear's sake, I hope them niggas get way better at making music. Facts. So, this is not a hate video. It's just how I feel the underground values aesthetic versus music.